What's up, people of the internet? My name is Nathan, and today we are back in Factorio for another video. In this one, we're gonna hella automate this. We're hella automating. It's happening. We're doing the crazy shit that I was told that I should do, and I'm doing it. I'm doing it, guys. I'm doing the crazy. We got this stuff being processed, right? We got iron plates that are going onto this conveyor line, and then being pumped straight away out and into wire. We're gonna get rid of these chests completely, and we are going to instead divert it onto a conveyor line, probably here if I had to figure. There's no way to make it look nice, so we'll just do it probably here. And we will take the fast inserters and, oh, this would not work. Let's break this, and let's do this instead. Boom. Is this smart or dumb? I guess we'll find out in a moment. We'll put this here. Take this away, and this will get a conveyor belt as well. We might as well move this then, and we might as well move this here. So these will go now on a conveyor line. This is what I was figuring out to do. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna conveyor line it all the way over, and then this is when it gets a little confusing because we're gonna need a thing called an underground belt. I've never used this thing before, but it's time to figure it out. So you put it in, and then you connect where you want it to go, and they go through, in theory. Right? Does that work? Yeah, it did. I don't know the distance on these things, but I'm interested to find out. Since these need just iron plates, I guess I can look for them. Or sorry, they need gears. I can make just 5 of these, 10, 15, 20, and it'll be a pretty simple craft. So this will come up here. This is where we need it to go at the moment. So this is really, really inefficient, but we're gonna do it this way for now. This is a learning process, guys. So here it comes, and boom. I think that'll work. And then what will happen is, ooh, this is where now we need to do some thinking here. We're automating, baby. We're gonna go full blown. We're gonna go crazy, bro. We're gonna go crazy. So these are backlogged. Why? Oh, because there's too much of it. We're actually supplying more iron than we'll ever need, which is good to know, but also bad. These things are full. Why is this not going? Oh, it is going. It's just going slow. But this we could have exporting somewhere. We could make just a bunch of inserters and a bunch, well, at least a bunch of transport belts. I need transport belts anyway. Something to think about. This one, I had to auto put stuff in because we don't have a line that takes conveyor belts. Wait, what? Why is this now split? What happened to the other side? Something to think about. Oh, it ran out of power? Why? No power. What? Oh, this one's different, so it has no power. Okay, so this will now work. So here we go, baby. We got a conveyor line, and this we're gonna change, and we're going to make a bunch of conveyor lines, and we're going to conveyor this over as well. We're gonna go this way. I don't want to shove them on the same line. I think that'd be dumb. That would be dumb, I think. I don't know. We're just bringing it over. It doesn't really matter. I'll worry about the consequences later. We're just trying to learn and practice our gameplay mechanics. So let's see. How far can this go? Oh, it has a big distance. Awesome. Next, we're going to get inserters, and we're going to put these here. We're going to put a power line in between them, and now it should be fully automated. Yes, sir. So now comes the interesting part. Automating these getting implemented. These I've been told, these science labs can be transported between. You can put a conveyor in between, I think. Let me see here. Transfer between labs. Yep. Entry inserters, but you can use any inserters, I think, to do it. So in this case, I would probably use fast inserters. And we will insert it from... The export being here is not so good. This is not good at all. I'm going to redo this whole thing. We're going to completely remove these because this is bad. I don't like this in the slightest. So we're going to revamp this system. Boop. So let's see. We want to create science. So let's say this is green science, right? We got green science here. Yeah, we're producing green science here. So what if I remove all of this? This is all gone. This too. I'll remove all of these. And we got green science being produced here. And I would just want it, honestly, to be put right into the lab. Could I do that? Yeah, I could get this inserter to do that. A long inserter right here. So what I'd do is I would put, instead of that, it would be here. And then in between each lab, you have a gap. Okay, same thing now needs to be done on this side. I'm going to pick up all the copper plates that are being exported on these belts. Cannot reach, okay, fair. So let's see. The process to make red science is much simpler than the other science. Let's see, do I put it here maybe? How much red science do I want to output? Do I output 3 and call it a day? It's doable. So red science needs very few things. It needs these. It's gonna need, like, let's see, red science, let's assemble. We need gears. So the gears are also gonna have to come down. Where are the gears? The gears are here. I mean, let's be honest, I could just do this. And we got gears on this side now. Yeah, we got gears on this side. So then, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go like this, this, and this. Other way around. Well, wait a second. This can be way smarter done. This can be way smarter done. We can do it here, actually. We can do it here. 1. Shoot, how do I do this? We'll just do 2. We'll just do 2. 2 producing this, I think, would be good enough. So you'd have 1. I'll move this over 1. You'd have 1 line coming down here, and you'd have 1 line coming up here. Right? Let's see. 1. That's a gap. 1, 2. So then what we'll do is we'll put a gap here. And I'll go like this. That would work plenty far. Actually, you only need it to go as far as these go. So you can cut the line off wherever they end. So this is good enough. So let's see. These are going to produce red science. And red science needs copper plates and copper gears. So we get all that. That's done. So now we're going to take long inserters. And we're going to have them export stuff to a conveyor line. Right? This is so dumb. I love it. Oh, this is so dumb. Can I go in here and take out all of these that they made? And I'm going to make a couple more myself. Oh, man, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. I hate this, but I love it at the same time. Long inserters. How do I make these? Okay, well, these would go from each other. That's how I would do it. I'd do it like this. This would be the main one. This is the one where I'd get all the resources from. 1 long inserter to come from here to export it to here. Or no, it'd be... What? Why won't it turn around? I'll just turn it around myself then. Here, it's going to take from it and put it into the labs. So... same thing, this one's going to need a long inserter as well. Guys, this is so goofy. This is so goofy, bro. I love it. I love this so much. I don't, but I do, you know? How can I rotate this? Oh, I love and hate this at the same time, man. Okay, so now to power it on. Let's see. How does this work? That's one way to power. 2 ways to power. There's another way to power. Wait, what? Why is it not placing them? So then same thing, we're gonna need to find ways to power this whole system. And now she's good to go. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works, guys. My real stupid thoughts. Let's see. It works. Now we're gonna backlog because green science is not gonna produce as... No, I misclicked. There was a miss input, I promise. Please. Okay, we fixed. We're back online. Research technology using logistics science packs. That was an achievement I got. So I got now automation 2. So this now, assembling machines capable of processing fluid ingredients. Interesting. Oh, but I realize now, yeah, the reason I needed that is I needed metal. Let's see, I need metal for this, and I need metal for this too. See, this worked, but I think what I need to do is I need to do this instead. I think what I need is conveyor lines. Okay. We redo. We redo. We start again. This can keep crafting, but it's gonna just go on the floor for a sec. So, let's think. Now we got conveyor lines. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Think, Nathan. Be smart. Does this screw everything up if I do this? Kinda, so I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. Instead, I'm gonna craft 2 of these, and I'm going to do that. Because you need gears for these crafting recipes. So I need to keep the gears in motion. If gears don't continue crafting, we're gonna be in a ride for misery. So let's think. How do I now get them to craft a lot of green science? Would I go... So long inserters could grab from this. What if I do a splitter? But in this case, it wouldn't split them, it would merge them. Ooh, actually, hold up. This actually kind of works. Oh, this kind of works. Oh, this is what it does. I get it. I get it. It splits it so each side can get some. Ooh, that's... Ooh, I did not know it did that. Okay, okay. This changes stuff. This changes stuff. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. So now if I do 1 on each side... Right, 1 on each side. Set it to make green science. But then it's got to export to where the labs are. I think the labs are going to go down here and get the hell out of the way. I think they've been in the way for far too long, and I think they gotta skadoot. They gotta skadoot the boot. So they're gonna go down here. Let's think. Does this work? I guess there's only one way to find out. We connect the power lines and we kind of see what it does. So these are being made, and then we need to export them to a conveyor line. Like here. Let's see, does this work? And then we'll use fast inserters just because. There we go, we got green science, we got red science. So the red science... Ooh, red science could come on this belt here. Now, is this messy? Is this gonna be a messy thing? Wait, why isn't this working? Inserters. Oh, because this is too... This needs gears. We're not getting gears anymore. We're not getting a lot of gears anymore. This just is flawed. We need more gear production, I think. Oh, this is so funny, bro. It's so funny what I've done. I've made this whole thing a mess. We need more gears, I think. That's... Wait, what if I rotate this? Would that work the way I wanted it to? Yes, it would. It would work the way I wanted to. Because now instead of everything relying on this line right here, it's relying on the front one all the way to the end. Ooh, I figured it out. Just by rotating some belts. I'm so smart. I'm kidding, by the way. I'm not that smart. Do I need to get another splitter? Do I want another splitter? What? Okay, the reds are coming at a different angle, so hold up. We would go... Same thing as the other one. I don't know if this is how you're meant to do it, but this is how I'm gonna do it. Like that, and then... Now it's dumb, guys, I know, because they can pass to each other, so it's like, bro, what are you doing? You're hurting me, please, my eyes, like that kind of thing. I know you guys are so much better at this than I am, but I'm not. So... I don't know. Something about this just seems off. I don't know what yet, but something about it just don't feel right. Like shit, why split them? Why split them if they're not gonna... Well, it's working now. We're getting enough inserters and belts now. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's working. Not as intended, but it is working. It's just not working that smooth. Oh, this needs more coal. I now need to find a way to automate the coal being brought over, but that shit is so annoying because I'm gonna have to like, I'm gonna have to think with my noggin with that one. So we got coal there, uranium there, and that's all the nodes we've scanned. So I'm gonna leave this video here. I hope you guys did enjoy me finally working on automating green and red science into a factory so it's auto-producing. This is shit. This does not work. There's something wrong here, and I can't figure out what it is, other than the fact that we need more conveyors, more processing on these, and more on these. So this is the same problem that we're going to have, is we're going to have to scale it, and we're going to have a way that more iron is being made and enough to pump it all in. But I don't know. There's something going on here, and it's not great. We also got a bunch of steel, but I don't know what I'm going to do with that. So, I hope you guys did enjoy this video of Factorio. If you did, hit the like button down below. If you like what you see, consider subscribing. I post every single week, and I will see you all in next week's Factorio video. Peace, peace, peace. Thanks for watching.